The 2021-2022 operating budget focuses on teacher compensation, teacher retention, and student support. Overall, the recommended budget includes a 5% compensation increase, the restoration of fiscal year 2021 suspended initiatives, such as market adjustments for teachers and support staff, as well as new positions, and an increase of minimum wage to $11 per hour. Additionally, the recommendation is to not increase employee health care premiums for next school year. Taking a deeper dive into the recommended budget items, let's first look at the compensation increase. Maintaining a competitive salary is the school board priority. As such, a 5% salary increase is proposed. The General Assembly's budget is recommending a minimum of 2% and a maximum of 5% for standards of quality positions, or otherwise known as SOQs. It's important to note that the SOQ positions are determined by the Virginia Department of Education and serve as a set of mandatory staffing guidelines to provide a minimum level of education services. School divisions, including ours, provide students with more than just the minimum educational experience. This requires additional teachers and staff above the minimum standards. SOQ-funded positions represent roughly 63% of our HCS positions. That leaves 37% of our positions not covered by the state supplement. All HCS teachers and staff are essential to the success of our school division, and it's important to offer the same salary increase to all positions. Therefore, Hampton City Schools is proposing a 5% raise for all full-time employees and the majority of our part-time employees. The recommended budget also includes the restoration of teacher salary scale adjustments, which will invest over $1.5 million to add $500 to steps 1 through 14, $1,000 to steps 15 through 29, while also maintaining the 30-step scale for teachers. Along with teacher salary scale adjustments, the recommended budget includes investing $1.8 million for support staff salary adjustments to include the impact of the increase in minimum wage to $11 per hour for 44 employee groups. Some examples of support staff market adjustments include certain employee groups in our transportation department, such as bus drivers, bus attendants, and dispatchers, will receive an additional $2 per hour. Our technology specialists, school maintenance staff, and auto mechanics will be receiving an additional $1.50 per hour. Instructional assistants, secretaries, school security officers will receive an additional $1 per hour. And our annual school nurse pay will increase by $1,500. This is all in addition to the 5% salary increase. A complete list of all market adjustments can be found on the budget information page of the division's website. The recommended budget also includes the restoration of the 12% increase to coaching and instructional supplements. Other highlights within the recommended budget include the restoration of 1 part-time assistant principal, 1 school psychologist, 2 school social workers, and 1 school security officer. All of these positions were suspended in fiscal year 21, but are recommended to be hired beginning July 1, 2021. It's important to note that the 5% compensation increase and other market adjustments and positions are not being funded by the coronavirus relief funds, as these are one-time funds designated to address the pandemic. Funds designated for compensation increases, market adjustments, and positions have to be sustainable for future school years. So what's next? The school board will continue to discuss the fiscal year 2022 proposed budget during their March meetings. The final public hearing is scheduled for March 17th at 6:30 p.m. at Jones Magnet Middle School. Then the school board is scheduled to vote on the proposed budget at their March 24 school board meeting. So that's the proposed budget at a glance. For more information, visit the budget information page on the division's website, where you'll see these dollars make sense.